Hi everybody, Patrick here from EngineeringShock.com and electroniclessons.com. I'm going to introduce for you today the V3.0, and it's got some neat new features. The main board, the Betty board, talks to you. It's got a combination lock with internal EEPROM memory, relay control. The relay can be used either to blare a siren, or it can be used to switch on a high-power device. There's a wire cut mode. You program in which wire is the deactivation wire. Any other wire will cause the timer to start elapsing at 20 times the speed. There is a vibration sensor on the counter on the clock board, the countdown timer board. So if you shake, once this is mounted into your device, you shake it, you run with it, the vibration sensor will detect that, and it will cause the timer to elapse at 20 times the speed. There's also a way you can disable that feature, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. It's very easy to use, and I'm going to go through a full demonstration right now. Before I do that, I want you to know that the siren is extremely loud. On the paintball field, you'll be able to hear it from hundreds of meters away. It's very loud, and that indicates a game over. There's two ways to deactivate, there's two ways to deactivate: entering the right code, or pulling or cutting the right wire. It will also come with some extra wires that literally plug directly onto the board. So you can cut them, and you can rewire them later if you want to solder them back together or twist them back together, but you will get you will get at least 20 new wires in case you don't want to reuse them, as a nice bonus. The speaker plugs directly into the board, so does the siren, but again, we'll get to that in just a minute. If you've seen the other Bettys, it's very similar, but the main board, the countdown timer board, is very new. So let's power it up. So I'll apply 9 to 12 volts. Now, once you power it up for the first time, that's what you'll hear. It'll introduce itself to you. It'll say Betty, and it will tell you to program a wire. Now, what you really want to do the first time you receive your board is you want to apply power while holding down the S1 button. So hold that button down and apply power. Enter program mode, enter combination. So this will be the combination that is saved into EEPROM. So I'm going to do 5858. It's a 4-digit code. Any other code will give you an incorrect combination. It will cause the countdown timer to elapse at 20 times the speed in normal operation. So 5858. Code programmed, program wire. Now, from the there's 10 wires here. The 2 on the left are interfaced with the countdown timer board, which we'll get to in a second, and then there's 4 wires on the left, 4 wires on the right. The right 4 wires are common pins, and each of those is connected to the 4 wires on the left labeled W1 to W4. Wire 1 is basically the default. If I press S1 right now, it will default to wire 1 being your deactivation wire. Now, watch for the green LED in here as I hold the button down. If I let go now, it'll be wire 1. If I let go now, it'll be wire 2. If I let go after the third LED blink, wire 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be wire 4 now. It'll reset. 1. So it'll be wire 1. So hopefully that makes sense. If you hold that button down, it blinks once. And if you let go, it's wire 1. Then it blinks twice if you continue to hold it. Then you let go, wire 2. Then it blinks 3 times if you haven't let go yet, wire 3, and so on, and then it loops back to wire 1 if you have not taken your hand off the S1 button. So now it just said ready clock. So I'm not sure if you can see it from here. You might just barely be able to see. There's one button on the clock, and basically you tap that with the digits that's lit up, and it will increment that digit. If you hold it, it sets to the next digit, and the next digit, and the next digit. So I'm going to program this in I'm going to program in, let's say, 30 minutes, 30 seconds. So instead of incrementing, I'm going to hold S1, and everything's going to go dark. I'm going to press 3 times quickly. Hold it down again. So in 30 minutes and 30 seconds, so this digit's going to remain at 0. I'm going to hold the button down again. I'm going to press quickly 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to hold it down again. And the next time I press that button, the countdown timer will start. Now remember, if I shake this if I'm violent with it, the countdown timer will go really fast. Alternately, once I press that button, all I have to do is press this for normal operation. Then it scans for the right wire or the wrong wire, the right combination or the incorrect combination, or a vibration. So what I'll do is I'll give you a couple demonstrations. Right now I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to show you what happens if you jiggle it in normal operation. So all I have to do now is press the S1 button once, 30 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'll press the S1 again because I've set my clock. System ready, enter combination. So if I enter 5858, the system will deactivate and it will tell me that. And then the clock will reset and it will introduce itself again as the Betty. If I put in the incorrect combination, this will start counting down to 20 times as fast. If I shake the main board, it'll start counting down 20 times as fast. And if I pluck the wrong wire, it'll start counting down 20 times as fast. And trust me, when I say 25 times as fast, meaning it goes down really fast. So if you're in a paintball game, it really makes it all that more antsy. So really, if you've plucked the wrong wire, the only way to disable it or to deactivate it is to enter in the right code. So right now I'm going to shake it. As you can see, it's counting down 20 times as fast. I'm going to turn off the light just so you can see it better. 24. So as you can see, you basically have, at this point, in a 30-minute game, you've got less than a minute until that elapses to 0. Once that elapses to 0, this main board sends a pulse to the main board, activating the relay. Now, the red LED, once the system has been detonated, the red LED will stay on for about 5 seconds. In that time, the siren cannot be disabled. You have to wait until that LED goes out, and then you can press S1 to reset the system. So I'll show you this. I'm not going to put my hand over the siren because I want you to get the full effect. And this is at 9 volts, not 12 volts. Actually, it's at 8 volts. So it's actually quite a bit more loud. Quite a bit louder at 12 volts. So it'll be happening in just a second. Watch the red LED when it elapses. This display will go out. This is also a very low current system, by the way. So it reset. So I'm going to turn the light back on just so you can see a little bit better. And now what I'll do is I will go through the process again, and I'll pluck the right wire and the wrong wire and show you. I'll show you just a couple more demonstrations because there's a few more features to go through. So okay, so I'm going to press program wire. I'm just going to go with wire. I'll go with wire 2 as my deactivation wire.
Ready clock.
Ready clock. 10 minutes. Press S1 again.
System ready. Enter combination.
So I enter in the right code.
System deactivated. Program wire.
System deactivated, it resets itself. So let's just do wire 2 again. Already my clock.
Ready clock. System ready. Enter combination.
So I'm going to pluck wire 4. There you go. So now the only way to disable it, 5858.
System deactivated.
What they'll do now is I will enter in an incorrect combination, and then I'll enter in the correct combination. So program wire, don't care, wire 1.
Ready clock.
We'll do 99 minutes. The limitation of this system is 99.59 minutes, or 99 minutes and 59 seconds max.
System ready. Enter combination.
So again, our code is 5858. I'm just going to enter in 2222.
Incorrect combination. Enter combination.
So I'll enter in the right combination now. So there you have it. Now, if you want to use the relay for something else, there's the common pin, the normally open pin, and the normally closed pin, labeled NO on the bottom here for normally open, CO for common, and NC for normally closed. By default, when the relay is off, the common pin is connected internally to the normally closed pin. And when the relay is activated, the common pin disconnects from the normally closed pin on the top here and connects to the normally open pin on the bottom. And the traces on the bottom of the board are very thick, so you can have some fun with that. But if you are going to use the relay to switch something else, what you have to do is you have to remove the I'm just going to take the power off here. You have to remove the siren. Now I'd like to add it before I keep going, is the siren has the connector has a red wire and a black wire. The red wire goes on the inner jumper. On the bottom of the board you'll actually see it's a siren plus and siren minus. The red wire goes facing the main chip, and the black wire faces the relay. As well, there is a little jumper here that needs to be removed, labeled SRN. Remove it. Remove the SRN jumper and the siren to use the relay for something else. If you want to use the siren, you have to have the SRN jumper placed, and you have to have the siren placed in. Now you have to make sure that you have the red wire facing the microcontroller, black wire facing the relay. If you turn it on otherwise, you'll have a short circuit. Bad news. If your speaker becomes disconnected, all you have to do is plug it back in. It's just a coil of wire. It doesn't matter which way you place it. This would come to you fully assembled. Now, if you want to disable the vibration option, follow these steps. It might be a little bit difficult for you to see, but there is a 6-pin jumper here, and the pins are labeled 1, 2, 3 on the back, 4, 5, 6. There is a 2-pin header jumper connected between connections 1 and 2. All you have to do is remove it. Keep the jumper though. And now we can power it up again and shake it as much as we want, and we shouldn't set it off. So let's give it a try. Powering it up.
Program
Wire 1.
ready, clock.
Our siren is disconnected at this point.
System ready. Enter combination.
Shake, 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 shake. It's not counting down fast. I know I'm a dork. So there we go. If you want to re-enable it during your game, I don't suggest doing it because you will likely set it off. Enabling and disabling that vibration sense should only happen during power off mode. For fun, we can try it in operation. I have a feeling that it's not going to end well. It's going to start counting down. But again, if you want to re-enable it, take your jumper, don't lose it, and reconnect pins 1 and 2. And hey, I did it. So now I'll shake it. And there you go. The Betty comes fully assembled and tested in full directly from engineeringshock.com. It comes with the siren. The siren is connected along with the SRN jumper. The vibration jumper is on pins 2 and 3 is connected. Everything is tested in full. 4 wires come on. Are already installed on here. The 2 boards are interfaced together, and the speaker that speaks to my lovely voice is also connected. And again, the nice thing is you can actually, if you notice the wiring, you can actually take it apart. You'll also get some extra wires so that you can actually make it a little bit more professional and cut this. Now this is made for you to mount. There's 4 holes, or sorry, there's 5 mounting holes in the Betty board, and there are 4 holes on the timer board. So you can easily mount it to your project and you can customize as you see fit. This board, you'll actually see more of these because I've made this board so that I can customize it for many different applications. So thanks for watching. I hope you check us out at engineeringshock.com and electroniclessons.com, and in hopefully 2 weeks we'll launch paintballprops.com. So thanks again and take care, guys.